Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we'll be discussing of the last 15 days session and how you have to manage this last 15 days that has to be treated and utmost importance. So those who are new to this channel, please do subscribe, and if you haven't watched yet the SURESHOT series and the rapid revision sessions, please do watch them, and that is going to help you a lot in the examination. That is my assurance. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well guys with your preparation and with your health, mental health and the physical health that has to be taken care. Okay, so let's start the session for today. So this is the Dr. Guyton. So you all might have heard about him, Dr. Guyton, physiology, he master of the physiology textbook, right? So Guyton has actually wanted to become the surgeon. Unfortunately, he got the poliomyelitis infection, and that infection has went into having him for the forever the paralysis, and his suffering from one hand is not working and one leg is not working. So he always has to be in the chair. So surgeon cannot be that he don't become the surgeon without the hands and legs. You know? So he didn't give up actually. Most of us will also give up when there is a hard work or when there is a situation that suddenly pushes us to the corner. But Guyton has never give up. Guyton has chosen to become the physiologist. And from the physiologist, imagine he has done so many contributions to the physiology. Still today, Guyton textbook is one of the best textbook, right? So Guyton has chosen the another pathway, and he envisioned the future students, medical students. So like that only, I wanted to tell this exam is not a one choice. There is a still other doors are open for us and other opportunities are present for us. So don't give up. You don't know in which corner you have the money, in which corner you have the fortune. Okay, so there is a time. Tough times will be there, but you have to overcome them and you have to achieve them. Okay, so don't fear, be confident, and be like a Guyton. Who knows, you might become the one another Guyton also. Okay, so don't give up, be confident. So keep your face always forward the sunshine, okay? And the shadows will fall behind you so that you don't know what is behind you. You just only know what is the sunshine in front of you for the great path. So that is the one thing that you have to remember. And next, first, last 15 days, what has to be done? So please do all the 19 subjects, guys, regardless whatever the time you have to manage and do the 19 subjects revision. Okay, image based questions. Minimum there is a 40 plus questions we have. So 40 plus questions is present. In this 40 plus questions, what you can done. So these image based questions can be ECGs, instruments, pathologies, pathology slides, dermatology, radiography, all these questions, right? So just do this image based questions perfectly. 40 questions now, if you can attempt 30 plus, that is great thing for our examination. Okay, so that why we practice the image based questions. Previous FMG recalls. Okay, for example, take the 2024 two papers and take the 2025 two papers. Okay, plus NEET PG. NEET PG also 24 wala and 25, and INSCT. INSCT you don't have to go for all. Recently there is a paper that is happened in the 26th. Just go through with the INSCT 26th paper. Okay, that is fine. This is the FMG recalls and the NEET PG INSCT that you have to do. Why this recalls is important? What are the topics that is adding? So that's why you can focus this 15 days in this 19 subjects. That topics is must and should. Volatile facts, for example, what is the most common? What is the diagnostic test? What is the next best step? All these volatile facts has to be done. Okay. Next, grand test mistakes. You have to go through the grand test, whether you gave the one, whether you gave the two or the three, anything I don't know. But you have to check those mistakes because see, once you given the grand test and you didn't review it, you don't know what the mistake that you made. The same mistake can repeat in the examination. We don't want to take that risk. So please do go through this grand test mistakes that has to be checked perfectly. Next, MCQ strategies. How you have to practice and do the MCQs perfectly in this 15 days so that you can ace in the final examination. Read the question twice. Okay, so questions has to be written twice. Whether it is clinical, one-liners, except none of the following, false statements, anything. You have to read the question twice perfectly. Eliminate the wrong options. Don't go blind guessing. Just eliminate the options. There are four options. You have to choose one only by choosing the elimination process. and focus on the keywords in the question, whether it is a clinical, whether it is a normal, the examiner will definitely give you the keywords. So focus on the keywords. That is important point. And avoid the overthinking. Don't put the chance for the overthinking. Trust your first answers. Don't change immediately again and again. That is also very bad thing. Okay. Sometimes what happens, most of the times, whatever we marked for the first time now, that will turns out to be the right. In a 10, at least 9 will be right. One is wrong, okay, no problem. But if you change now, that it will be ratio like 1 will be right and remaining 9 will be wrong. So that scenario has to be changed. So don't change the answers repeatedly. Practice this with your GTs. Another MCQ strategy is we need to be accurate with the answer. Accuracy is very important rather than just focusing on the only the score. Accurate is important. Accurate correct answer is important. Attempt the easy questions first in the module sessions and mark the doubtful questions, and don't spend too long on one questions. This will waste your time, and use the clinical clues and avoid the blind guessing. This is going to build up the accuracy for our examination. Next, high yield subjects. For example, I will tell 19 subjects has to be done by 19 subjects in the 15 days. Okay, in the 15 days you have to do. But some of the people will think, okay, it might not be possible. Okay, then I have the other option also for you guys. You have to focus on the biochemistry, you have to focus on the pharmacology and the pathology. Coming to the majors, medicine, OBG, surgery, okay, and PSM. And other one like PEDS, FSM, ENT, and OPTHA. Okay, if you can focus these scoring subjects in the next 15 days, still you can ace 150 plus. Okay, still you can ace for the 150 plus because these are the scoring subjects. Anatomy, physiology also you can include, that is also scoring subjects. If you include the minors, then it will be 200 plus. But you have to do these subjects no matter what. Okay, no major has to be skipped, and these three subjects from the pre and para, and these are the miscellaneous clinical subjects that you have to do. Okay. Daily plan. Just keep the daily plan 2 to 3 subjects per day or the 1 subject per day, and do the maximum MCQ practice, at least 80 to 100 MCQ practice per day. Give the grand test. 2 grand tests has to be must be given, and review your errors. Please focus on your sleep and your food schedule. Okay, because you don't want to get the tired and sudden loss of faintness. Everything will be disturbs you in the examination hall. Adequate sleep and the food is important, guys. GT strategy is nothing but your exam strategy. How you have to follow this in the exam strategy. Stay calm in one room and ideally sit and do the 3 hours examination. You have to manage the time because it is a time bounded modules. You have to manage the time. Easy questions first. Don't rush all the questions immediately, and don't spend the too much time on the one question. Easy questions first, and then go for the clinical clues, elimination process, image based questions. Review is must. GT review is must and must and must. Okay, maintain the confidence, guys. No matter what, the confidence will build you. And scores, don't forget that the scores is not going to change. Okay, sometimes scores may be low, less than 140, less than 130. Doesn't matter, you are definitely going to get the high score in the examination, but you have to keep that confidence and the consistency. Okay, don't give up because of these scores. This scores doesn't reflect in the final examination. These are just scores that where we are preparation is still we have to improve. Okay, that is the one point. Next, finally, I wanted to tell there is a two guys here. You can see one guy is telling that give up, I can't do it, this is too hard, I can't do it, I will fail anyway, this is not my dream, what will be the people will say, how the people will judge. But this person is actually taking the steps, every step he is keeping the count. For example, he is taking the no matter what risk. Okay, so for example, he may fail from here, but he is still taking the risk. He has the doubt whether he will reach or not. He doing his hard work, and he may have the rejection also after going upsides, and failure may be seen. Discipline is consistent. Okay, pain, focus, everything is going to reach your sunshine. That is the success. Okay, that's why you have to keep up in your mind that no matter what, you are going to take this choice. Keep going, guys. This is the momentum that you are going to decide who you are. Okay, this is the ultimate goal. The one thing that you have to do is just one thing that is important in your personality. Clear the FMG and show that how competitive you are and how competent you are. Okay, this is the one thing that will always encourage happy preparation. And advancedly, I'm going to wish you all the best, guys, for your upcoming examination. You're all going to clear this examination with the flying colors. Okay, so until then, see you guys in the next video. Do watch the rapid revision and short series. Those who are new to this channel, please do subscribe and share with your friends and give up a like. And until then, bye, guys.